Is somebody watching? I don't know if anyone's there, but we're gonna see.
Learning the reaction, I think, from voters out there for what was going on. And you got a sense
I don't know, everybody's getting ready for work. Hello there. And who do we have this morning? Hi, Locke. How you doing? This is Phyllis. Hope you guys having a great week so far. Hi, Gemma. You blessed? Yes, I am blessed. I guess you can tell by the title, Mama said, because I was thinking about my mom this week. My mom passed away in 1998, and it's been a long time. Yes, yes, I know we are. We're blessed and highly favored. And I'm just thinking about a lot of things, the life lessons my mom used to share with us. I'm great, Gemma. How you doing? I was thinking about my mom this morning. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I think of moms. Oh yeah, and I know, Locke, you lost your dad, and I'm gonna remember to wear red on September 8th. So you guys wear red on September 8th, and I know that's the Heart Month. And Locke is gonna participate in a walk because her father died of cardiac problems, heart problems. So let's remember to wear red on September 8th, guys. And I think about a lot of life lessons from my mom this week, especially still fighting this cold. Hi, Robin Neal. How you doing? I'll just share with the guys. Speak to each other. You don't know each other. That think about some things Mama said. My mom is gone, and I wanted you guys to share some thoughts and some inspirations and tips that you learned from your mom. I got learned a lot of life lessons from my mom. Hi, Frank. We're talking about Mama said some life lessons we all learned from our mom. So please share with the community. Hi, Bayesian. How you doing? We're talking about Mama said. Mama said. We all have something our mama said, so we want to share. Yes, good morning. Speak to each other. I was thinking about some life lessons, and my mom always told us, and I had this cold this week. We're doing pretty good. Just getting to work. Okay. All right, that's good. I'm not working until I work yesterday. I work Friday, and I work for myself, so I work when I choose to. But anyway, what are some of the life lessons your mom you learned that you value from your mom, you got from your mom? I got many, many. My mom wasn't perfect, but I learned a lot. They believe in giving you life lessons back in those days. Yeah, my mom always told us things like, you have the same 24 hours in a day as everyone else. It's what you do with those 24 hours. So I never forgot that. She didn't believe in being lazy. We weren't allowed to lay around. Just show Shabbat. Thank you. I know Bayesian. Thank you. You can come back and watch later. We're going to learn something from each other. Hi, Kimberly. We're talking about Mama Said. Some life lessons you learned from your mom. What are some of the things your mom said you learned from your mom you can share with us? I just shared one. My mom said that, told us that we have the same 24 hours in a day as everybody else, is what we do with them. I never forgot that. And when our parents and we as parents are giving our kids life lessons and things of that nature to carry them on in adulthood, we don't think they're listening, but they're listening. So your children are listening, and most importantly, they're watching us, guys. They are watching us. They are watching us. So we have to be an examples. And so my mama said, you have the same 24 hours in a day as everybody else. Now, some of my mama's life lessons I didn't apply to my life, but for the majority of them, I did. My mom said to be polite and respectful, including to say please and thank you. Yes, Gemma, my mom also. And we had to say yes, ma'am, and thank you. Common courtesy is what it's called, Gemma. Common courtesies, common courtesies. That's what it's all called. Being respectful toward each other. And that was another my mom used to always say, make sure you have on clean underwear, just in case you get in an accident. I think everybody mom said that one, right? Make sure your underwear are clean. And I heard a comedian one time say, why are we worried about clean underwear when we have an accident? But those are moms. Those are moms. That's right. Our moms told us a lot. Yes. Everybody mom used to say that. That's right. So our children are watching us, guys. So let's be mindful of what we say in front of them. Uh, my sister used to be, well, I don't think, yes, she is not as bad. She used to love to curse. She used to curse a lot. And one particular day, her 3-year-old was in the car and they went to McDonald's. And her 3-year-old loved Miss Piggy cups. And she used to, buy her all Miss Piggy things from Sesame Street. And they went to this McDonald's one particular day. This was back in the day, they would give out Sesame Street cups and things, trinkets for children. And they went through the drive-through and ordered something. You're the baby. Okay, out of 3 girls. Okay, so my sister ordered something, and when she finished the order, the um, the salesperson gave her a Mr. Froggy, one of the Froggy, Kermit the Frog, a little toy. And my niece was in the back, 3 years old now, started swearing out of this world and cursing. And she didn't want any Blink, Kermit the Frog. She wanted Miss Piggy. And so that was a lesson that my sister learned, that stop swearing in front of the children, because the children are going to pick up our words. So if you don't want your children having a foul mouth, you have to watch what you say in front of them, because they will emulate us, guys. They will. So that was the one thing Mama said. My mama always said that uh, you don't owe anybody, nobody owe you anything. No one owe you anything in this world. And nobody owes us anything, guys. And I thought about that long and hard. And there's another one she would always say, if you don't work, you don't eat. And as I grew up and started reading, I saw that that's actually a scripture in the Bible, that if you don't work, you don't eat. So my mom was old school. She was old school. She believed in honesty and paying your way. So I learned a lot from my mom, a lot. And I think we could take some of those old school lessons and apply them to our life today. So we can all share and learn from each other. Our moms were there for us, and a lot of us have lost our moms. So we just want to be mindful of things and the life lessons we learned from our parents, guys, and to pull back on their strength. They were strong. People in the day were strong. My mama grew up in, she said, that the era of end of horse and buggies. Yes. Yes, she said she was a little girl. She remembered being in a horse and buggy, so cars were just coming on the scene. So she grew up around some things, God. So I respect that, and I respect her wisdom, and I know you guys respect your mom's wisdom. And guys, you know what? I am still fighting. Oh, your mom died at what? 55? Oh, in 2014, Kimberly, you just lost your mom not too long ago. Sorry about that. Yeah, my mom lived to be 80 years old, but and she was on dialysis. She back then, but she stayed on dialysis 10 years, and the doctor said that was a miracle for someone. She went on dialysis when she was 70. Excuse me. She came off dialysis when she was 80. So she was a wise lady. She left here kicking, but she also, like I said, she wasn't perfect. I'm not gonna defame, not speak ill of the dead, but she wasn't a perfect person. But I said at the same time, she was a strong woman. She had to be with 10 children. She had 15 pregnancies and 10 children. Well, 11 was born, but the first one died some months old when he had pneumonia when he was a month old. So she was a strong woman. So we learned a lot from our moms, guys. And I was thinking about her this morning. I don't know about you guys. You think about your mom, Kimberly, when you're going through something? I think about my mom a lot if I'm sick or something, and I say, "Oh, like a little girl, I want my mama, I want my mama," because you know, mamas always have a tendency to make it right. Sometimes they can baby you and pamper you. So I have the next 3 days here: Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and so I think I make some videos or just catch up all the time. I know you do, Kimberly. I know you do, especially when you're going through something. You want to share with your mom, and you draw back on some of the things Mama said. So, what is one of the things you remember, Kimberly, if you feel like sharing that your mom said? Who is this right here? Oh, that's Frank. Right. Never give up, Frank. That's right. And listen, that's right, Frank. It's nothing worse than people that just won't listen to other people. That's right. Hi, Smitty. We're talking about life lessons, things Mama said. We're sharing some of the things our mom shared with us, life lessons. So if you have anything you want to share, and on this channel, that's all we do: motivate, inspire each other, and talk about life, ups and downs, good and bad, drama. Hi, guys. Speak to Smitty. Welcome, Smitty. Yes, yes. Your daddy's girl. Oh, you're okay, Smitty. Your mom passed away. Sorry to hear that. My mom passed away too. Hi, Watch Winky. Speak to everybody. Check everybody out. We're talking about what Mama said. Life lessons we learned from Mom. We're sharing each other things we learned from my mom. And I shared earlier some things. You go back and watch the beginning. My mom shared a lot of life lessons. She wasn't perfect. I know you do, Frank. Frank, do you know Watch Winky and everybody else in the stream? Please check each other out and say hello. Yes, guys, Mama said a lot of things. They weren't perfect. And some of them were hard lessons. Some of them were hard to follow. They really were. But Mama said a lot of things. We want to be mindful of the fact that they sacrificed a lot for us, guys. Yes. Thank you. And you know, Smitty, you know Frank and Watch Winky. There's some wonderful people here. Positive. I call you guys my sweet brownies because everybody, I have all walks of life, all kinds. We don't judge. We non-judgmental here. Hi there. Norris, Erica, how you doing? New subscriber, new supporter, thank you. Everybody, please say hello to Smith and Erica. We guys just talking about life lessons we learned from Mom. Mama said. So whatever Mama said, we're applying some of these lessons to our lives. Some of us have lost our mom. Kimberly mom died in the 2014. Smitty's mom and Frank mom. Thank you guys for being kind to Smith and Erica. They're new to our community. We're all creators, just respect each other, and we learn a lot from each other. We motivate and inspire each other. We listen to each other because we love and care about each other. This is our family. Yes, Gemma. Gemma, check them out. They're sweet people. And those that pop in, we don't care if you're trolls because maybe you can learn something. Hi, TK Live Show. How you doing? This is the first time, guys. Let's say hello to TK. Welcome, TK. Welcome, welcome. TK is a new person I follow. I love TK show. Honest person, genuine person. We're talking about things we learned from our moms. TK, some of us have lost our moms. Oh, she died from drugs. Oh, I know. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's great, Kimberly. You got to send it to your mom. Yes. Yes. And read each other comment. Salute back to you too, TK. Oh, TK still blessed to have his mom. That's a blessing, TK. I'm so happy for you. I know you cherish her. Cherish your mom, hon. I know you do. Don't let a day go by. You don't let her know how you feel about her. And you know what, guys? When you get to be a certain age, great mom. Yes. TK is saying hello, everybody. You know, you think about your mom in 2014, Ken. Hi, Trending. We're talking about life lessons. Trending, please say hello to TK. Guys, you love Trending. And Smitty is new and Eric is new, Trending. We're talking about life lessons we learned from my mom. I had a cold. I still have it. And if it's not better, in a couple of days I'm going. I'm still on this tea. And I thought about my mom. When you're sick, I miss my mom with my mom, just like a little baby girl. So a lot of us have lost our moms, Trending. And we're just thinking about and talking and sharing life lessons we learned from our moms. Yes, we learned some life lessons. And some of those lessons were tough to swallow. But they were valuable lessons we learned. And some will always resonate with me and stay in my mind. Things like my mom taught us, if you don't work, you don't eat. You have the same 24 hours in a day as everybody else. Oh, your mom is a VA native. Oh, okay. Is that Virginia? Hi, Erica. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Erica. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We do live streams. Okay. Yes, Watchwink, you still blessed to have your mom. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, 18 years ago. Okay, Trending. I know you miss her, just like yesterday. And Kimberly lost her mother, Trending, in 2014. And a couple of guys in the stream still have their mom. They're still blessed to have them. So count each blessing. Count each day as a blessing, guys. We realize our moms weren't perfect, but they were our moms. They were our moms. Yes, they were. And we love them and we miss them. We don't mourn them because we know they're all in a better place. We just miss them. Yes, I'm sure she did, Trending. I'm sure she did. We all feel our mom passed away too early. Some people lost, I think Kimberly said her mom was 55. And that's young. That's very young. That's very young. Yes, well, I'm in Georgia also. I'm in Georgia. Welcome, Georgia. Oh, Frank lost his mother in 2014, like you, Kimberly, and his grandmother in 2015. Oh, that was hard. I know you talked about that, Frank. You know, we have some wonderful people in this live stream. We have some quality, awesome, beautiful people in this community. And I just love you guys for loving on each other and supporting each other. It means a lot to me. Because that is my calling card, support you guys. Yes, yes, watch. We have to, remember each other in prayer because that's hard. The mother and the grandmother? Yes, Erica. We just try to support each other. I don't know why my eyeglasses so foggy here this morning, guys. The comments are coming so fast. Right. Thank you, Trending. Thank you, Smitty. Yes, yes. Yeah, we know we deal with some, we don't mind dealing with life drama, but we don't deal with a lot of negative drama. So we know, and my philosophy is that we all get beat up in our personal lives, so we don't try to beat each other up here in this channel. We can go outside our doors and get beat up enough. So we don't want to get beat up on social media. Have you guys ever tried this natural organic stevia leaf? Can you see that? Stevia leaf. My husband said it's not bad. You know, I'm trying to get off sugar, so we're trying a whole lot of other stuff. But this stevia leaf is not bad. So I know when we all feel down, and on my live stream I talked yesterday about, I'm not going to repeat that live stream, go back and watch some of it, about we all good enough. In his eyes, we're good enough. So when you start feeling down and depressed and trying to measure your life against someone else, just remember, you may not think you're good enough in everybody else's eyes, but you're good enough in his eyes. You're good enough in his eyes. That's all that matters. Because we don't have to answer to anybody but him. You don't answer to anybody on this earth but him. That's right. So you just stay positive and you stay encouraged and you just hang in there. And then know too, I always live by certain things. I'm not perfect. Everybody have issues. Hi there, East Dad. Guys, you all know East Dad? East Dad, please say hello to everybody on the stream. I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you to check these sweet brownies out. You will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Quality people, we're not about numbers here. We don't solicit. We just tell each other just to check each other out and motivate each other. Thank you, TK. Thank you for being gracious and kind to everybody. I love you guys because I know I can count on my sweet brownies. Thank you. Thank you, guys. And I'm still trying to get over this cold. Thank you for support. We support, guys. Oh, Jersey family. Okay. Jersey family. Is that New Jersey? We know we got Georgia in the house. We got the Netherlands in the house. We got them from all over here. Just come in for a little motivation and inspiration and a little chit chat and talk. We're talking about our mama said. Philadelphia. Oh, great. Philly's in the house. With Philly, we have the Netherlands in the house. I'm so happy you guys are supporting each other and checking each other out. Just check each other out, guys. That's all you have to do. You're good adults here. I know you are. You're a sweet person. But you know what? Sometimes we all think negative thoughts. We all do. And we have to work on being positive. Guys, life is no joke. Hi, Jamaica girl. We're talking about what Mama said. We get life lessons. What we talked about, what our mom said. And we're talking, sharing each other some of the things our mom said. We learned from our mom. My mom told us, if you don't work, you don't eat. And that we all have the same 24 hours a day as everybody else. And my mom was the first person that told us this. I didn't know what she meant. She just said things like, be yourself before you be by yourself. Be yourself before you be by yourself. So I learned early to be true to me and have no shame in who I am. Now, I can always be a better person, but I make no apologies for who I am. And I don't want you guys making apologies for who you are, because I care about you all, who you are. I'm not trying to change you. I want you to stay who you are. But when you know better, you do better. That's all. When you know better, you do better. Okay, Watch Wendy. Okay, guys, Winky has to get ready for work. So Winky, you have a great day and stay positive. Don't let them folks at work get up on try your last nerve. They would do it. Just stay focused on why you going to work every day. They're just co-workers. That's all they are, co-workers. Have a great day, Watch. Peace. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. We have to encourage each other, guys. Life ain't no joke. There are people, I don't have to struggle like that, but I know I have struggled in my day. People have to do a lot to make the offer a mighty dollar. People have to go through a lot. Oh, you know what? You want a husband? I'm telling you, let me tell you the key to get one. One thing you could do is don't think about it. Make God your first, make him your husband until you get a husband. I'm telling you, work on you, work on yourself. And then you start positioning yourself and hanging out with positive people and join different types of groups. That'll help. But, don't lose out on life and miss out on life because you don't have one. I know it's hard. I've been without one before, but not very long. But but I know it was not meant for us to be alone, guys. It was never intended for us to be alone. You know what? My sister always told me that Phyllis was going to keep two things that she said I was going to keep: a husband and some chicken. I know that's my sister's joke, but I prefer to be married than single. And that's okay. But when I was single, whatever state I'm in, I have to learn to be content, guys. We have to learn to be content. If you don't have a mate, then you have to learn to enjoy being single. And that's going to take some work. But please, 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 what you do, Erica, don't sit around and mope around with all women, just only women that want a husband. That's right. It's nothing worse than to sit around with a bunch of women that are single and all mourning and croning about they don't have a man. It's nothing wrong. A man is a great thing. That's just my preference. But at the same time, even when you get one, you have to understand all your happiness and your joy and everything just can't come from him. So I think that while you're single, you work on yourself. Yeah, I got married the first time. It didn't work out. When I got married, I was 25. And unfortunately, it didn't last long because was type of person. I grew up in the church. I was always taught to, you might think it's funny, save yourself for marriage and all that stuff. I'm not going to get into that, but that's what I did. But I married someone that I appreciate, and I wasn't ready. 19 years. Oh, yeah. Quite young, right. So I said it to say this. You better off working on yourself, praying about the Lord lead you to the right person and get the wrong person, because there's nothing worse than to be married to someone that's not right for you. That is hell on wheels. So you take this time while you're young to just work on yourself, align yourself with positive people. And you know what? Everybody's different. But if this person does not have a spiritual compass, I have found out that they don't have anything for you. You want somebody that's self-aware, somebody that knows what he wants and where he wants to go, and you all have the same goals and aspirations. Because if not, it's going to be hell on wheels. You do. You have to be careful, Trending, who you pick as a maid. I'm telling you, I had picked folks that was wrong for me. I got tired of doing that, so I gave it to the Lord. I'm just being real, you guys. I had a conversation with God one day. I said, "Look, Father, I'm picking the wrong people here. I'm done picking. I want you to pick for me." And when I did that, I just went on my merry way. I started living my life, going to school, buying my own things and things of that nature. And then when I just put it on the burner, just that request and made it known to the good Lord, and I forgot about it. And that my husband came unexpectedly at a time when I wasn't even looking. So I think the key is to stop looking.
Vice President Mike Pence became the most
Right. Fundamental beliefs and values. You have to talk about it. Because I think a lot of times we go in marriage with an emotional mind. The emotion, yes, but it has to be a sound. Uh, you have to be in a sound frame of mind when you're talking about getting married. Because when that one thing that to say in that marriage vow, don't enter into it lightly. That is so true. Those words are underrated. Don't enter into it lightly. Cause yeah, you can get a divorce, but honey, divorce is ugly. I don't care if you don't have to split a lot of property. It can wreak havoc on your mind. So you don't want to just be getting divorced if you don't have to. So you want to really think about that and contemplate it seriously. Who is this person? Why this person? Don't get me started because training, that's what I do when I do in my training. It's 8 modules, and the first one is why marriage? Yes, why marriage? Why now? And why this person? That's an 8 modular training I do, and that's the first subject. That's right. Why marriage, Erica? Why now? And why this person? You have to be able to answer those 3 questions. Good morning, KC. How you doing, guys? KC, guys, you know KC. Hi, darling. We were talking about Mama Said, and I was thinking about my mom because I'm still dealing with this cold, and I was thinking, oh, I miss my mom. I want my mom. And some of the guys here, KC, have lost their moms, and we were just sharing some of the things and life lessons and the values we learned from our moms. Oh, you at work? That's right. Okay, so I hope you're having a great day so far. So we're talking about things I learned from my mom. I can't go back and been on here about 20, about 32 minutes, and I'll be on here another 32 minutes. But my mom, she wasn't perfect, and by no means, but she gave her 10 children some life lessons that we have always cherished. And she used to tell us all the time, you don't work, you don't eat. And as a child, I didn't know what she meant, but as I became an adult, I also found out that that's scripture. You don't work, you don't eat. Yes, we'll see our moms again one day. We'll see them again one day. But if we don't work, my mama said you don't eat. And she also told you have the same 24 hours in a day as anyone else. It's what you do with them. So I always took that mindset and I really thought about it and I applied it in my life. And so I don't go through life. And she said, no one owe you anything. And I've never had an expectation that people owe me anything. So I never walked around with a chip on my shoulder and thinking that somebody owed me. So I just did the best I could with the knowledge I had at that time. Oh yes, I know you guys had fun. I think you did a video on that, didn't you, KC, about your mom's visit? I know you did. And I know you miss her. I know you miss her. Because I miss calling my mom. Yes, I know. So whenever I'm sick or something, I always think about mom. And I say, oh, I want my mom, I want my mom. Just like a little girl. So sometimes we want that motherly touch. And we're talking about there are a lot of new people in the stream. And Erica, I know she's still there. Erica says she wants to get married. Yes, you were telling us in your stream. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. That's something to do with the lungs. Yeah, I've been praying for your mom. And that's another thing I want to share right quick. You know, I heard a pastor talk the other day about, hi, G fam. We're talking about Mama Said. We're sharing some of the life lessons we learned from my mom. So if you have anything you want to share, that's what we're talking about. Hi, music. We're talking about mom. I made this video because I was thinking about my mom. So life lessons our moms have shared with us and we took on in life. So if you want to share anything, you're welcome to share. Mukbang ideas. Anybody got any mukbang ideas? I've never done a mukbang. I see a lot of people do mukbangs on seafood and all kinds of mukbang. I've never done a mukbang before. I'm gonna check your channel out, Erica. Oh, taco salad. That sounds good. Dessert mukbang. That's there you go, Erica. You see that? Michelle and KC is talking about dessert mukbang. That sounds like a great idea. I think I do one. I think I do since I want to become a vegetarian. KC is a vegetarian. Maybe do a mukbang on different. Oh, you don't have it, Erica? Okay. A fruit mukbang. There you go. A fruit mukbang. I think I'm gonna do a mukbang on 3 vegetarian dish I cook. Now I can cook vegetarian foods because you all know I'm gonna share this. And you're probably gonna say, "Oh, I didn't know that." Some of you may leave. I am a I go to church. I'm a SDA. I go to church on Saturday. Yes, I know you do vegan and vegetarian, but guys, I'm human. Don't hold it against me. But nothing I do that because I can cook some vegetarian dishes because I have my brother's a vegetarian. I have quite a few friends that are vegetarians, and so I do cook vegetarian foods for them as well as meat. Now I don't eat pork, but I don't eat seafood. That's why I haven't done a seafood mukbang. I eat fish. So you guys learn a lot about me. Hi, War for Christ. We're talking about things we have learned from our moms, life lessons. And some of the people in the stream have lost their mom. Okay. Warrior, is your mom still here among the living? Your mom's still alive? So my mom told us a lot of life lessons. Now that is a lot of things my mom has always said. Well, some people moms just say that oh, I didn't know you. I gotta check your other channel out. I need to support your other channel. Warrior, we got. Oh, Warrior's mom's not here either, guys. Warrior, do you know Erica and music and quite a few new people here? Oh, both your parents are gone. That they're young. They were young because you're still a fairly young man, Warrior. Yes, we talk about life lessons. Life lessons. Yes, life lessons. And some of those lessons weren't fun. We didn't like hearing them. We didn't like hearing those life lessons, guys, did we? But my mom used to always say the truth will set you free. But my mom was also the disciplinary in our household. Yes, she was. She was the one that would pull out that switch. Okay. Okay. All right, Michelle. All right. Gotcha. That's right. My mom was the disciplinary in my family. She would pull out that switch. She didn't believe in whipping us, disciplining us with belts. She always believed in switches, long switches. And she told us that this was her belief that when you whip a child with a belt, it's like you're beating them. And it's very personal when you use a belt or something like that. So she believed in a switch because the switch, she would just tap you a couple of times with that switch and it would sting and that was it. And she didn't believe in whipping you with her hand. Thank you. Hi, Tabby. You never got a spanking, Casey? You were, oh, good. You were a obedient child. We just had someone else, guys. Speak to Tabby. We show love and support and respect for fellow creators. Yeah, now, yeah, but my mom, my dad never whipped us. He never laid a hand on us. He was always the one that would say, when your mom get home, you thought, yes, the switch to me hurt worse than I know it did the belt. I never felt the belt, but I can imagine, because sometimes we just look at that switch. Your grandma whoop y'all. Okay, you got anything they could grab? That's right. That's sometimes back in the day, if you were disrespectful, your mom would take the first thing she can pick up. You prefer the belt, Erica? Oh, okay. My mama one time threw the telephone at me because I was talking back. So, in today's time, that would have been abuse. But back in the day, there was no Department of Family Children Service involved too much. Your blood got a whooping. They didn't play. They believe in that scripture say they got whooping all the time. No, you didn't. Music. Why you got whoopings all the time? You wasn't a disobedient children. My mother believed in spare not the rod, beat them, they won't die. So that's what she said, spare not the rod. So she did not spare that rod, honey. She let us have it. And with 10 children, she had to do something. So my dad didn't lay a hand on any of us, but my mom was the disciplinary, and she would let you have it. And she didn't play. That's right, music. You came out, you start out worse, but you end up okay. But that's a great thing. That's a great thing. Okay, that's right. The young ones now. That's right. It's just amazing. And you have people now. I don't judge anybody. That's your prerogative. Your prerogative. But I have people now that have different alternatives to discipline, and that's okay too if it works for your child. I don't believe everybody. Your grandma did all the whooping. Okay, so sometimes the grandmother can do the whipping when the mama don't. The mother does not do the whipping, but the grandmother. Somebody have to be the disciplinary because you cannot leave a child to their own devices. You have to. Somebody has to be a disciplinary of children. That's my background, so I know about children. But I had to work with emotionally disturbed children, emotionally challenged children, DD children, mental health children. So when I was in that position many, many years ago, before I became in senior management, is that I learned a lot of skills, which I have training in a lot of skills to teach kids to be compliant, behavior modification without laying a hand on them. Believe it or not, it works. It works, guys. But personally, when my children were smaller, little kids, they got discipline, corporal punishment. But at the same time, all kids don't require that. No two children are alike. They're all different. So we have to deal with them uh, on the level of who they are, because it's not a cookie cutter for all children. But one thing I learned in this field, I know I'm all in left field, but mom, because I've got a lot, giving my children a lot of life lessons. I think they apply some of them, and I'm sure they don't. But you can get children to comply without beating them. Oh yeah, you have some challenges, KC. And how's he doing? Right. That's a challenge. Yes. And a lot of people, and I used to, when I was, well, I've been some everything, but I was in my last job as senior management. So I wasn't direct care staff with the residents, but I had to train the supervisor, train the staff how to interact with the children with ADHD, ADD, OCD, and they would say, I just can't do that, I can't do this. But I told the staff it's very important that you learn how to deal with these children. Not cookie cutter. All of them are unique in their own way. When you learn what sets a child off, you cannot do that. Example, I had a girl come in the group home, a new staff, and this young man had OCD. Now, mind you, this was this young man's home. He lived there with two other young men. The staff came in and we shared with her. We told her, whatever you do, don't go in the home changing things. Oh, that's great. See, he's living independently in the community. That's right. That's right, Erica. According to their personality. That's right. That's right, according to their personality. So we told the staff, whatever you do, please don't go in the home changing things. Because for I'm not gonna say his real names, many years ago, he liked Johnny liked his bananas kept on top of the refrigerator. And with certain ways, things he liked. She came in there and she started moving everything around. She moved his bananas off the refrigerator and she put them in a place she felt that they should be. She said bananas should be in the refrigerator. This guy had a full-blown crisis. So that's what I was saying to you. When you supporting people with challenges, behavioral, mental, or physical disabilities, it's not about you. It's about what they need and what they want. That's right. It's about what they need and what they want. And that's in life. That's relationships. Everything is not about always about me. Everything not always about my husband. Everything not always about all of us. The big picture is what is best for this relationship. I cannot stress this. What is best for this individual that I'm serving, I'm supporting. So you have to bear that in mind when you're working with individuals with disabilities. You can't go in there and change a thing. You have to get inside of their world. You can't bring them in your world. You have to get in their world. Thank you, Warrior. And we're gonna be looking out for your new channel. And I've been praying for you. I'm really praying for you. The Lord will bless you and give you direction for your new channel. And you pray for me because my new channel will be about that also. Take care and have a great day, Warrior. Yeah, so I'm still battling. I'm a little bit congested, but I'm thankful because thank you. Well, you want everything to be your way, Erica. Most of us, yes, we want to get our way. It's okay for us to want have our needs met. But a lot of times in a relationship, it can't always be what you want. You have to compromise, like you said. You're working on compromising. You have to compromise. You have to have a situation where you win and uh, your significant other or your mate, or your husband or wife wins. So, and it can be a great compromise. So, but the big picture is all major decisions, Erica, remember this, all major decisions have to come from a point of view, perspective that what is best for this relationship. And sometimes that may mean that you have to give a little, or he have to give a little. But that's okay. That's what it is, giving and taking. And a lot of times it may be a lot of giving and taking more so on our part than their part. I hate to say that, but sometimes that's how it feels. But we don't get stuck in that because I keep telling people, I always say relationship 50-50. No, it's not. It's 100%. I give 100%. That's right. It's 100% coming from me, and it's 100% coming from him. And together we'll have 100%, 200%. We have more than enough. But if we start measuring, I'm doing this 40, 50, and you're not doing this 100% completely. It's a ministry. People don't realize that. Being in a relationship, marriage is a ministry. You minister unto each other needs. I don't just minister all to his needs. He minister to my needs. But I don't look to my husband for all my joy. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, this is honestly, I'm sharing this with you. I get all my peace and my joy from my relationship with him. My husband complements my life, but I love him dearly, but he does not compare. to him. He does not compare to my relationship with God. You know, so I think sometimes we as women, and I'm not bashing us, but we as women, we put all our stock and think that these men can be our savior and they can make us bring this ultimate happiness. Yes, marriage is wonderful. Yes, marriage is wonderful. But you don't put all your faith and trust in no human being. You just don't. Because you're talking about a plan for disaster. That is a blueprint for disaster. True, that's right. That's a blueprint for disaster. You know, you look for him to give you that. So men are these saviors, ride this knight in shining armor, knight in shining armor on a white horse, like that commercial show that he's gonna come and rescue you, because people don't get this. Marriages don't rescue you. And it's just like the same thing when people come to Christ. They come to the Lord and they think all their troubles is gonna disappear. No, but what it does, having a relationship with him and getting to know him, it helps you to go through things. It makes our challenges a whole lot easier to face. I love you too, KC. It makes everything so much easier to go through. Now listen, even when you come to him, if we don't stay focused, we'll be just like everybody else. We'll be disillusioned, we'll be depressed, we'll be down, we'll lose hope. We have to remember. Hi, munching and chatting. Okay, guys, you don't know munching and chatting. You need to take some time to get to know munching and chatting. Tavis Smith, Quiet Erica's new munching and chatting. We're talking about, well, a lot of things, but it started out talking about Mama Said. And we're sharing with each other some awesome values, life lessons, and quotes we learned from our moms. And a lot of us have lost our moms, and some of us still have our moms. And some people, we're talking about how much we miss our moms, but we honor them by remembering the things they taught us, by remembering some of the things they taught us. And we're talking about just everything, but we're talking about relationships. And we just love each other, we just support each other, and I cannot stress enough what we're here to do. We are here just to motivate and inspire, guys. Because I don't know about you guys, you wake up sometimes in the morning after you say your prayers, you have that relationship with him, but you still want some human beings. And we are social beings. We are social beings, guys. We rely on each other for that social aspect of our lives. We're all connected. We're all connected. I know you do, Munchin. How long your mom been gone? My mom died in 1998. Hi there, Nettie. Guys, you all know Nettie? Please speak to Nettie and check Nettie out. Nettie, meet some of my other sweet brownies. And we were just sharing our thoughts and our ideas and life lessons we learned from our mom. Oh, I'm sorry, Nettie. Nettie lost her mom, guys, in May. Yes, and we miss our mom. Oh, Monty lost hers in 201 and father in 203. Ooh, that's close together. Just like we had Frank was here earlier, and Frank lost his mom in 2014 and grandmother in 2015. That's rough. That's rough. But Ned, I know you learned something from your mom. You want to share anything? If you want to share. Yes, we have to be strong. Erica's a young lady. We have to be strong, Erica. That's what it's all about. Yes, that was hard, Munchin. That was hard. And he talked about on his channel, so you can go check Frank out, Frank G out. He talks about that. And KC had a visit with her mom, came to visit her. They live in different states. You know, because I work with children children that didn't have a mom. Hi, pretty boy. Pretty boy. We're talking about Mama said. We'll share with each other. Guys, please hello to Pretty Boy Clan. And Pretty Boy Clan wife is expecting another blessing, guys. We're talking about life lessons we've learned, Pretty Boy, from our moms, our mothers. So you have anything you want to share? Because I know, you know, how much I respect you and love you from, he's a Native American, and he's awesome. His channel is awesome, guys. Please go by and check out some of his, yes, Manchin, go check out Pretty Boy Clan. And Pretty Boy Clan, please check out Manchin and Chatting. Pretty Boy Clan has some awesome stuff on his channel, guys. And like I say, my grandmother was Native American, so I relate to that. And oh, that's great. But at least you're on the road to healing. Do your part. No matter what everyone else is doing. That's right. Do your part. Hi, Reds. We're talking about life lessons we learned from our mom. Reds is young, but I'm sure your mom has given you some valuable life lessons, Reds. Reds, you know everybody in the stream. Please speak to everybody. Check everybody out. And I think you already know Pretty Boy. Thank you, Casey, for speaking to everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for checking everybody out. You won't go wrong. And like I said, when you want to be inspired and motivated, you know you can always go to most of my Sweet Brownish channel, KC, Trending, Tavi, and everybody in the stream. And I leave the streams up. And I want you guys to go back. You worry about a string of Singer Strong? Oh, yes. That's great. See, that's what I'm talking about. Pretty Boy, that's what my sons say, give me credit for. I've heard them say, when my children were little, I was divorced when they were young, and I had to raise them before I remarried. But they always say that I was like a drill sergeant. But that's what I learned from my mom. My mom told us, you do not raise your children for now. You raise your children for the future. And I had male children. And she always told us, if you don't make them mine, the law will. So, and you want to keep your male children from the law. So I raised my boys with the help of male family members. I always have a boy needs a male role model. A woman can only take us so far, but a mother can teach the boy to be strong. Yes, she can. But at the same time, we need that man. We need that man, another man to teach him how to be a man, manly things. But my mom say, don't raise them for now, raise them for the future. Because if you won't, the law will. And we do not, you know, the law was never designed for minorities. A lot of times, I'm not going to go there, but a lot of laws were designed to keep minorities at bay. So we have to rise above that. That's right. It takes a village to raise children. It takes a village. And when I grew up, there was a village. There was a village. What I mean by that is everybody in our community growing up, everybody was our parent. I cannot stress it enough. The neighbor down the street, if they saw you doing wrong, they would actually spank you. Someone would, and send you back home, and you got another spanking. So it takes a village. And that's what comes from tribal things. Even those of us, you know your history around the African Americans, a village was respected. A village took on the ownership of that child. Everybody was involved. We are only borrowing this from our children. That's right. And I also learned, I share it with people, your children are not your property. Your children are a blessing and a gift from God. They're loaned to us for a while. That's what Mama taught us too. Because one day our children are going to grow up and establish their own beliefs, their own lives, their own new values, and take some of our values. So this land. That's right. So guys, we have to remember
How funny they found each other.
you have to look out for each other. You have to look out for each other, guys. I guess that's why I try to look out for you guys here on YouTube. We are all creators on this done platform, guys. You teach your young sons that. That's great, Nettie. Teach them that, Nettie. Look out for each other. And when you have that, when that's part of your essence, when you're a type of person, when you're the type of person that you share and you understand. My mama always taught us that when you have land, you're rich. That's why I tell people I can't get people to understand. My brother, he had two houses here in the city. He sold those houses. He bought him some land out in the suburbs, way past Atlanta, hour and a half away. He had that in his mind. Land. You want to have part of something, own something. I'm not talking about things and cars, but some land. Buy your little property of something. You don't ever know when you have to go back and live on that land.
I guess that after these
Right. So guys, we're all in left field, but I get excited about when I'm with you guys and how we motivate and inspire each other. Yes, Mother Earth. Take part and cherish her and respect Mother Earth, guys. I'm an outdoors person. I love being in nature. I love walking in the cool of the morning. I love watching the sunset. I love just seeing the deer run across my backyard when I had my house. I love looking at an ant, the small thing, just watching that ant. And the Bible tells us, consider the ant. If you ever watch an ant and learn the history of ants, how they just moving and working and working, I can't kill an ant. You know what? I don't know. I respect that. I cannot. I see an ant and I just watch them move, and the beauty of the little things. And I try to tell people, take time to enjoy the moment. I don't know. You guys know Big Old Family or Pastor Jim. Pastor Jim, guys, was in the hospital the other day. He did a live stream. Yes, Pastor Jim was in the hospital. He did a live stream on oxygen. Now he has a trach. And Big Old Fam, I don't know if you guys follow him. Big Old Fam, the father's name was Tony. He passed away. And last year a couple of people that I follow passed away. Guys, we don't ever know. We just don't ever know. So I just want people to enjoy and embrace the moment we're in right now. We only have this moment, guys. This is all I have. So if I can't value this is all you have and I have is this moment, the moment I'm in. I don't have the next second, the next minute, and God forbid we're about tomorrow or the next year. We don't have that. It's okay to plan, but we have to learn to enjoy the moment we're in and to just savor every sweet moment. And the first thing I do, life is too short. Yes. Yes, I'm in the South. I love the South. Yes, I enjoy life. I enjoy laughing. I have problems, but you know what, God? I don't dwell in my problems. And when I run against something that's big and overwhelming and just about to blow my mind, you know what I say? I sit back and I center myself. Okay, Munchin. Thank you, guys. Munchin has to go to work. Have a great day, Munchin. You take care. But remember, Munchin, when you run into something bigger than you, just sit back and say, this thing is bigger. Yes. And have a conversation. Center yourself. That's right, pretty boy. Aunts
bifurcation, the bifurcation.
and cousins and females, everybody's your mother.
So does the Arizona governor choose?
So, hi, Mimi. We're talking about life lesson learned from my mom. Mimi, do you know Munchin before you go? I'm sorry, KC, your comment went up so quickly. I'm so sorry. But we have to enjoy the moment, guys. First thing I do when I wake up in the morning, my husband, he could tell you, I always go outside. I always go outside and I breathe in the fresh air. And I look up after I have a conversation with the divine, my creator. And then I say, oh, I breathe in. I just take the moment and just breathe in the air and feel the coolness through my nostrils. It sounds silly and corny, but you take so much for granted. Yes. Because you know what, Reds? Problems will do two things. Problems will make you stronger, make you learn valuable lessons from that particular problem, or they will take you out of here. They will take you out of here. They will take you out of here. You cannot allow situations, because it's just things. Things are never more important than people. Your great grand. Oh, okay. Really? That's very interesting. See, that's why I like coming on here. You guys share some old family ways. That's right. Old family ways. And you know what, guys? We cannot lose those values. We cannot lose the old family ways, guys. Those old family ways got us through a lot. I was singing an old song saying, remember that song? Give me the old time religion. Well, you know, where people looked after each other and cared about each other. And instead of something, and we lose out so much because we go stuck in all this formalized. Don't get me wrong when I say this, religion. We need to be more spiritual minded. We need to connect more with nature. We are spiritual beings. Our God is a spiritual God. And so our creator. So we get stuck on what we should call him. What you believe. Oh, yeah, I bet that's nice. I think I could live on a reservation. I really do. I really do. For 6 years, that's great. Okay. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Because, you know, we just so stuck. Sometimes we are so materialistic. That is our downfall. That is our downfall, guys. We're strung out about trying to accumulate more things. I guess you said I keep saying my mom. I remember one time when I was expecting my first child. I went to visit my mom one day and she was saying, you still working? And I said, yes, mom, I have to work. She said, no, you don't. And I said, what you mean, mom, I don't have to work? She said, no, you don't have to work. You all work because you want more things. I never thought about that. The truth journey for 5 years. I know that's a beautiful journey. Living in your truth. And that truth is, where did I come from? That's why I stay connected to my genealogy. Where did I come from? You don't know. You can't go any place you know where you come from. Who are you? What do you want out of life? What makes you tick? What do you really, really believe? What do you really believe? Not what somebody say you should believe or what you listen to. What do you really believe? What do you really believe? 24 children. My. She was a blessed woman. 24 children. My mother had 15 pregnancies. I can't even have enough fingers. 15 pregnancies. And she had 11 children that she bore that were alive. Oh, really? Thank you, pretty boy. Thank you. And guys, make sure you go check out Pretty Boy. We got to stay connected because his wife is expecting another blessing, expecting a child. He's on a journey. He's finding out about his truth. Thank you, Pretty Boy. Thank you, Nettie, for sharing that. Oh, I just love this community, and I just love listening to you guys' story. Thank you. Say a prayer for me. Say a prayer for me, Native. Pretty boy. 4 sets of twins. Woo! 4 sets of twins. Woo, my. Thank you. Yes, guys, I just have people from all. That's why I love it. I know. I adopted a kid in the system. She was special needs, but she's adult now. She has a child. I adopted a girl. Matter of fact, I walked in one of my group homes that I was working in many, many years ago, and I saw and I fell in love with her. Yes. I just saw her and I called my husband. I said, "Oh, you got to see. Hi, Brown Eyes on the Budget. Guys, please say hello to Brown Eyes. Brown Eyes, a lot of new, pretty, wonderful quality brownies here. We were talking about life lessons we learned from my mom. Life lessons we learned from our moms. And some of us have lost our moms. Some of our moms are still here. So if you have anything you want to share that you learned from your mom, and I know you're always talking about budgeting and you're great at shopping. So did you learn that from your mom or some other female in your life? Female role model or male that taught you that? Yes. Thank you, Mimi. Mimi, do you know Brown Eyes on the Budget? You have to go check her out. You'll love her channel. Yes, I know. I know. There is a lot of hate. But you know what? Don't let that hate stop you from telling your story. Don't let that hate stop you from making a difference. Because, guys, you know what? I learned a lot from you all. I really do. Thanks, Red. Check out Brown Eyes. And Brown Eyes, check out everybody on the stream. You'll love them. And Brown Eyes she uploaded a video the other day. She had a lot of savings, guys. She's good at that saving money. If you want to learn some stuff, go to Brown Eyes. She has some awesome savings, especially those who are like Miss V, and a lot of us are starting on a journey trying to live within our means and to be debt free. Brown Eyes on the Budget can help you with some tips.
Tribute to their colleague, Senator
She really can.
joining us now to talk more about McCain's legacy on the U.S. Senate is independent Maine Senator Angus King. Good morning, Senator.
Ah, that's okay. There's somebody for you, Nettie, Erica. There's somebody. There's an audience for all of us.
Because you were on committees,
You think people aren't watching because when you do the live stream, people are watching. They may not comment. You can have 25, 30 people in the stream, and a lot of them may not comment, but they're watching. So people are always watching. And remember, that's right, Erica. Because you know what? People say, oh, my daughter's so selfish. You know, you really have to teach children not to be selfish. You have to teach children not to be selfish because we're all born to be selfish. And your mom always had, that's right. Your mom always had a budget. To be selfish is part of our nature. We're born that way. We're born to be selfish. We have to learn. Oh. Yes, that's right. Your grandmother was an awesome woman. She taught you that. Hi, Mia. Mia, we've had some wonderful time this past hour. We're talking about life lessons we learned from our mom. Hi, Life is Mom TV. We're talking about life lessons we learned from our moms. Guys, you all know Life is a Mom TV. Awesome woman. A woman that I respect. She's a single mom. And, oh, guys, you would not have been following her for some years now. I've watched her grow into this awesome woman. Not saying you weren't, but she is an awesome woman. You want to learn my life as a TV? Brown Eyes on a Budget is a woman like you. She knows how to save money. So you will love her channel.
and he once again was self-defeated.
You're wonderful too.
He admitted,
And know how those boys doing.
publicly admitted that
She have the sweetest boys, and she's bringing her children up in the right way. And you know what I mean by the right way? She's bringing them up in the fear and the admonition of God. That's why she's being blessed, guys. That's why she's being blessed.
forces and foreign relations.
And I need you to send me a message,
Thinking about that because
Life of Mom TV, please send me an email. Is your mailing address still the same on your channel? Because I remember one while back when you were moving, I had the old address. I still need your address.
Secret letter that the Washington Post had first reported on about how
Oh, she taught you the Bible? Oh, Brown Eyes in the Budget, that's the best. That's great. I think my mama taught us the Bible. The first words I got from the Bible were from my mom as a child. I think it was John 3:16. My mom taught just John 3:16 as the first Bible verse. And yes, rest in peace. Right. And she taught us John 3:16. And she would always make sure we went to church, even if she didn't go. That's right, Nettie. That's right. And guys, please, Erica and Nettie, they're new. So I don't think Nettie's new, but Erica is new. So guys, please check Erica out and support her. And please, let's always honor our moms by doing the things and applying those life lessons that they gave us, share with us. And we can use a lot of those lessons, guys. And we can still apply those life lessons to our life today. And God knows we need them. We need some of that old school discipline. You are awesome. And you know, I don't just say that. I don't only say things I mean. Because I've seen and I work with a lot of moms that have problems and they have not embraced their situation they're in like you are. You're awesome. And I've always appreciated and respected that about you as life and life. Thank you, thank you. And you know, Mama Four, she's another one. Not saying a lot of you guys aren't, but I've been following them for a while, and I've seen the things, and I love their kids, and I'm all about children. Not saying I don't like adults, but you know, and like I say, you all know I don't get into Christmas for adults, but children. How much money? It depends on what you're trying to do, Erica. That's right. You need old school to help new school. That's right. We need old school to help new school. But Erica, in reference to your yes, that's right, Mia. But it depends. I know someone in my family got their own apartment. Oh, to get an apartment in Georgia, you need to make sure you email me so we can talk more. I love you too. Life as Mom, we have a new young lady, Erica, in the group. She's new here to Georgia. Yeah, don't rush. But my email is, I'm going to put in the description. But write it down, Erica. PHLLSBRWN58 at gmail.com. I put in the description, Erica, and we could talk more. Because I've met a lot of people through that video I made moving to Atlanta that I'm working with. You paid $1,200 for a 2-bedroom. That's pretty decent. In the big city here, that's pretty decent for a nice apartment. Now, you may find some you can get for a little cheaper if you move outside. I don't know if you live in Atlanta, but you have to move out a little further to get a safe apartment and a decent apartment less than $1,200. I don't know what part of Georgia you're in, but in Atlanta, $1,200, woo, it won't get you much in the city, but you still get you something halfway decent. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I tell people to do. We don't tell people what to do. We just tell people to check out each other. So, guys, check out Life is Mom TV. Another quality person. We don't deal with no people lack quality. We're talking about people, creators of respect. Suburbs. Okay. In the suburbs, yes. You can get something very nice for $1,200. Get something even cheaper in the suburbs. That'll be great, Erica. Erica, do you have any support people here in Georgia? You have anybody you know personally? Because I always recommend that if you want to move here, it's best to come visit. It was one young lady I'm working with. She was trying to move here. That's right. I'm frugal too. But you don't want to live somewhere, like I always tell people, you want to live somewhere. This is the old school coming out of me, where they going to tote you out of there. That's where my mom used to use. Tote. Carry, lift, drive, tote. I know you already stay in Georgia. Okay. All right, that's good. But like I say, in Atlanta, if you're in Georgia, you can't live in Atlanta, Georgia, the city, unless you really got some money you want to pay for some rent. $1,600 and $1,500. But in the suburbs, yes. Okay, we can talk more. Yes, it is beautiful, Nettie. But you need to visit first. Yeah, it's more in the city. You want to visit. And even you want to go either west or north of the city. Erica, you need to my D Bailey and Associates. He usually come to the stream. He's my son, and he's a broker. His wife a real estate agent. He comes to the stream sometimes. He's helping a lot of people. Please go to his channel and tell him I sent you. Yeah, I like the country too. D as in dog, Bailey and Associates. Let's see if I have a card. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but it's D Bailey and Associates. He's on YouTube. His name is Darius Bailey. Please go to his channel and tell him I sent you. He also managed property for property owners, apartments, and he also helped people to get their credit, repair their credit. He give training on his channel to teach you how to, get your score up, what to look out. So make sure you give him a call. And his number is, the office number is 770-573-3200. 770-573-3200. He's worked with a couple of people that I met through that video I made moving to Atlanta. Thank you, Erica. You will not go wrong. You will love her channel. She's a nice lady, and her boys are awesome. So Erica, that's the best thing. I gave you my email address, and there's a couple of people that, like I said, I'm working with, and he's working with. They help you. You're quite welcome, Erica. You're quite welcome. So I'm going to sit around here the rest of the day and just chill with my husband. I know what we're going to eat for dinner. I don't know about you guys. Oh, I feel sorry for you all to have children. You have to think about what you're going to cook. I know that's a challenge. Because it's just, he and I are the only two here. But we still have to come up with what we're going to cook and eat. And sometimes we just flip a coin or we just go get us something to eat. So, but we're on this thing now. I'm trying to live not debt free. Well, I'm not a lot of debt, but I mean trying to live within my means all the time and not to waste money. So we don't eat out a lot. And also we try to eat better. Yes, please go to him, Life is Mom TV. Now, I always say, I know a lot of you guys' first names, but I always refer to you as your channel name, Life is Mom TV. Go check him out. He offers a lot of training. Tell him I sent you. Tell him that your mom sent you. Okay, Brown Eyes, I don't know where you are, but like I said, he's in Georgia, and he is also in license in Florida. So I don't know if you're in Georgia, Florida, but he can tell you some tips. But just go over there. Please go over there. He will respond to you. And check in, go into his live stream sometime. Tell him your mom sent me. And he can give you tidbits on this. You want to deal with somebody that knows someone. So this is a referral from me. I don't get anything out of it. but I just know I trust him, and I want you to trust him. So he's working with a couple of people. Oh, Brown Eyes, you in Georgia? Please go over there. He can tell you. He can show you what you need to do or how you need to do it to help you out. If you that's what you want to do, okay? Go over there this morning. That's the card. His office number 770-573-3200. And he's on YouTube, D. Bailey and Associate. He does live streams, and he's working with a couple of people, and it's all confidential. I don't know anything about what he's telling you. He doesn't talk to me about his business, and I don't ask. So he's a professional. So I don't dibble and dabble in nothing. So I just refer, and he doesn't share. So you'll feel comfortable with him. So don't worry about it. And please, guys, when you want to buy a house, you got to be able to. I've had 2 houses. You have to be able to have someone you trust. And don't be ashamed to share with that person what you're dealing with. Don't be ashamed. There's no shame. And, you need to repair your credit or don't, they'll work with you. They will work with you. Nobody professional going to make you feel bad. And if they do make you feel bad, they're not the one. So you want somebody that's going to tell you step by step what you need to do and to be honest with you. I know that's right. Not that processed junk, Mia. That's right. Thank you for returning the love. That's right. We return the love and support. That's all we do. We are people that we'll respect. We're all creators here in this community, guys. So respect each other as what we are. We are fellow creators, and we respect and we watch each other videos, and we just let them know that I came by. That's how you leave a comment, and you watch and pay it forward. That's what it's all about. It's not about trying to go soliciting beg folks. You don't beg any people for. If people don't like you, they don't like you. If people like your content, they will come back. That's just the way it is. So this thing is a process, and we're about having fun and meeting new people and learning from each other and sharing. That's what it's all about. That's it in a nutshell. So I smell coffee. Can y'all believe that? I smell coffee. I have anosmia. Anosmia. You have to go back and look at my videos and learn out what that is. I don't have a sense of smell and taste. I lost it almost 2 years ago when I had a very bad upper respiratory infection, and then I got pneumonia. You can go back and watch my video, and I almost died. One Saturday I was in Vegas, came back, flew in. Who is Transparent Trucker? I don't know if I follow Transparent Trucker. And you all know Tony from Big Old Fam, he passed. Yes. And also Pastor Jim is in the hospital. So I don't know if you guys follow these folks, but head over and show them some love and support. Pastor Jim, he did a live the other day. He's in the emergency room. Oh, why they take him down? I had heard that. I had heard that. Ooh. He was not following the guidelines of YouTube. Hi, Daily Showers. How you doing? Oh, they're talking about the trucker man. Yes, we're talking about our moms, life lessons we learned from our moms, and we share with each other things we learned from our mom. There's been quite a few people up in here daily. And a couple of people want to head over to D. Bailey and Associates and get some information from him. They want to buy them a house. You know what? I'm still a little congested, still on this tea. That's what made me make this video. I'm feeling a little better, but I started missing my mom. Yes. I was missing my mom because, you know, sometimes when you get sick, you want your mom. And I said, like a little girl, I miss my mom. Ooh, that's awful. That's awful. You have to be careful these live streams, guys. If you pop into a live stream and they're not following the guidelines of YouTube, you better get out of there. Don't linger. Don't linger, guys. People work too hard for their channels. So that's what I say. Oh, Daily, thank you. I know your mom is coming in December. Yes. Thank you, Daily. Daily says she'll share her mom with me. Well, that's great. Do you know Nelly? And I got to make some more moderators on my channel. Because I do live streams. Some of my moderators not here. I was just telling them daily that I don't have a sense of smell and taste. I know you do, Nettie. I smell the coffee. That's good. I smell some coffee. It's my husband making coffee, and I smell it, and it smells great. But I was talking about my Life as Mom TV. She have sweet little boys, and I know it's a challenge trying to come up with meals every day, trying to be creative and trying to cook healthy foods and tasty foods. Yes. Yeah, years like yesterday. So those of you that have children, I know you like moms, brown eyes on the budget, and my life in mom TV. It's a challenge trying to cook healthy foods and meal. Cause you don't want to give your kids all this processed food with all these chemicals in it. And you know something I found out too, guys, it's really bad for us. Oh, no, no, that's terrible. On her brain, that's awful. I know that was a challenge. I know that was heartbreaking. Right. Because like one thing I found out, some of the things is bad for all of us, especially kids. We have to be careful of those cereal. Not saying all of them, but another thing I saw on Dr. Oz show, I know she was, is high fructose corn syrup. Save a store. I never been to a Save a store. Anybody heard? Everybody in the U.S. Mia's from the U.K. Have y'all heard of the Save a store? I think we used to have a Save a store. I think it went out of business. Hi, Diva Den. Miss Diva. Miss Diva has a daughter, we call her Little Diva. Do you know Mom TV, Life of TV, wonderful woman? We're talking about things our moms taught us. Mama said, life lessons we learn from our mom. Life lessons we learn from our moms. Yeah, we're talking about things that's not good for us to eat. And one of those things I found out, one of those things is high fructose corn syrup. Guys, read your products. Yes, that's why I did see a Save a store. That's right. She said that they're in the poor, in the lower class community bar, and that's why I did see one. I saw one. Yes, matter of fact, I did see one. It was in a lower income area. Hi, Jayla. Check out Erica. My favorite fruit, I think, are grapes. That's right. My husband just saw that. Brown Eyes on the Budget about weed killer in some cereal. Yes, in oatmeal. So you have to be careful. Yes, and I think Brown Eyes on the Budget. I think the oatmeal they were talking about. My husband says it's a steel cut. Sweetheart, this yes, Brown Eyes on the Budget. That oatmeal is a steel cut oatmeal. I think the ones that steel cut and the oats you have to be careful. I don't know about you guys, but I think sometimes it is best, like Dr. Oz says, when you can afford to eat organic. But you know, we all know organic is very expensive. I went to Aldi the other day and picked up a few things. I didn't do a video on it because I was tired. Yes, that's right. Right. Hydrogenated oil. That's right. Oh, Diva D, and I'm so sorry. Try to get your phone and come back. We're talking about some awesome stuff right now. Hi, Kayla. How you doing? Yes, all these are great. And I think Diva D, and I think you guys have a 99-cent store that we don't have. We don't have a 99-cent store. 99-cent store has some awesome stuff. But I have learned the more ingredients you see in food. Well, where do you see that? Nettie? They said that Aldi is serving horse meat. It's not in any other kind of meat, is it? Or just saying horse meat? Because a lot of people do eat horse meat. Horse meat, yes, you have to be careful. Guys, I have come to the conclusion we just have to do a lot of prayer because we don't know what's in this food. And you know, another thing, there's a watch out for this ingredient called BHT. Oh, they stopped shopping and they're picking it here. Oh, Bob, I gotta check that out. Plant buyers. That's right. Bob, come here, sweetie. One of my supporters is talking about they're picketing Aldi. I know that's right, Brown Eyes on the Budget. They're picketing Aldi in Philadelphia. We got to do the research because they're serving horse meat. We'll look it up. What part in Philadelphia?
Well, it was serving horse meat up north because I've been living in New York.
Yeah, but I mean, are they selling it and not telling people it's horse meat?
I don't know.
Are they
They probably do it, and
are they putting horse meat in food and not sharing it?
you gotta say.
Are they not telling us they're putting horse meat in there?
New Jersey's been selling horse meat for a long time.
It'll be mine. I don't want to leave. Make some coffee. This is interesting, guys. Brown Eyes on the Budget. I told him the other day I bought some bananas.
It's not a big deal, Phil. Horse meat.
I don't want to eat no horse meat.
Phyllis. Horse meat is not a big deal. You do that north all the time, but especially in Jersey.
I don't. My husband told me they did up north a lot, even in Jersey. If I eat horse meat, I want to know I'm eating horse meat. Because if I have a choice, they're not telling people.
Well, that's illegal. You have to say.
Well, you know, Nettie, that's illegal. They can't be serving us, selling horse meat and not telling us. They can't do that. That's why, guys, we have to be aggressive and about our own diet. We have to take charge of what we eat. And let these manufacturers know that we don't appreciate that. Sometimes it's a time to be silent. Sometimes it's a time to speak up. I'm like you. If they're selling horse meat and not sharing it with us, we have to be careful, guys. We have to be careful. Now, I was telling you about an ingredient called BHT. BHT is a chemical they put in a lot of packaged foods that is something they actually, a gas, something they put in airplanes. Okay, Kayla, take care, sweetie. Thank you for coming. Now, I know I always say that there's not enough in this stuff to harm us. They always say there's not enough arsenic in apple juice to hurt us. But guys, we're not scientists, but we're not stupid either. If you buy the same thing and eat it every week over a period of time, you will have enough in there to do something that will cause some harm. And I think even if we feel that it's not going to hurt us, we have a right to make that decision as to whether or not we want to buy it. So BHTs and stuff like cookies. Hi, Linda House of Chill. We're sharing tidbits on things we learned from our mom. What our mom said. Mama said this. So guys, you all know Miss Linda House of Chill. Awesome, supportive woman. Keep it real. She keep it 100%. She's genuine and you'll like her. So we were talking about things we learned, Linda, from our mom. And my mom taught us a lot of life lessons. And we're also talking about having a say in what we eat or knowing what's in our foods. And we're talking about an ingredient called BHT that I've discovered lately. They use this chemical. It's like a chemical they use in airplane, the fuel for airplane, BHT. And we were saying that they tell us there's not enough in there to do us any harm, but we're not scientists. But we think that if you eat this food enough, that stuff can add up. So we're sharing the benefits of knowing what's in our food and being a consumer. We have a right to know, so we can make that a choice. Like they was talking about Aldi in Philadelphia, they're picketing it because one of my supporters here, Nettie, saying that they're picketing it because they're selling horse meat and not sharing it with the public. So we were saying that we have a right to know as to whether or not what's in our foods. And if I want to eat horse meat, I want to know that it's horse meat because a lot of people do eat horse. Yes, yes. So I'm going to tell my husband he's looking it up now to see what's going on. I hadn't heard that. So we all just learning life lessons we learned from our mom. And some of us have lost our moms and some of us still have our moms. And what brought it on is that I was still suffering this cold and I was just missing my mom the other day. I said, well, my mom, mom have a tendency to make it right. So that's what prompted me to make it right, or dog meat. I saw this special on TV where they showed some senior citizens, and these senior citizens, oh yeah, I don't think I ever had horse meat before either. Not to my knowledge. I hadn't purposely picked up some horse meat. Now, if I had horse meat, I didn't know. That's another whole thing. Yeah, they had this special on TV or 2020. They showed these senior citizens that were struggling with choosing between buying groceries or getting their medicine. And a lot of these senior citizens were actually purchasing dog food. So guys, you don't ever know what people are struggling with, what people are going through. That's why I do not judge folks. That's why I don't have an opinion about what you do, what you don't do, who you love, who you don't love, what you look like, what you don't look like. I don't get into that because life is too short and I got enough to worry about. That's right. Yes. How long your mom been gone, Linda? Because when I end this live stream, I'm definitely going to do some research. That's right. That's right. It's a catch-22, daily showers. They all working together. You knew a lady that lived out cat food, Natty? Ooh, I can't imagine. I didn't know what cat food tastes like. She said she know a lady that lives out cat food. Me too, Diva. I use a lot of green tea and turmeric, cinnamon, and honey. That turmeric is great. Yes, you can have it. That's right. You cannot beat. I drink green tea every day. Green tea is a great detox. Yeah. It doesn't taste good. Mia, you taste cat food before? Yeah, that is sad. That's right, Linda. That's what I was saying. She said that she heard a lady, lady eat out cat food because she couldn't afford food. That's what they had on TV, a documentary. These elderly people buying cat food and dog food because they either bought their medicine or they went without food. So that's sad. Yes, it does. You see those commercials on TV when they say the cat food tastes so good, and I thought, who opinion did they get? Did they get the opinion from the human beings or the opinion from the cat? When they say the cat food tastes good. That's right. You never know. You show empathy. That's right, and never judge. You don't know what people are going through. You don't know. And we know when you're envious or jealous of people, you don't know what those folks doing or what they did or what they have to do to keep it up. Oh, you were just feeding your cat. You just wanted to try. So thank you. So we have a human being here, guys. Mia Page from the UK is giving her a review of cat food. She said cat food tastes terrible. So Mia, I'm going to take your word. Poor cats. I take your word. I believe it, Mia. I don't have to review a cat review. Triple G, the follow tape. It was hilarious. Really? Y'all hear that? See that? Triple G did a review of cat food, and it was hilarious. I gotta check that out. I would like to see that. And that's a bold man, honey. You had a tang. Mimi, I didn't see your comment. Went so quickly. She said cat food had a tang to it. I'm gonna check out Triple G. I want to see that. I bet that was hilarious. Ooh, just the thought of it. A review. Linda, you gonna do a review or something? She take a bite and give the other half to her dog. Ooh. No. I'm not cooking. I don't know what I'm gonna cook today. That's a good question, Diva. Yes. Help us all. Help us, help us, help us. We just don't know what folks are doing, guys. We just don't know. People are struggling. Hi, Mimi. How you doing? Mimi had a live stream the other day, guys. We had a good time. She's sitting outside. Are you guys ready for fall? I am ready for the fall weather to come, so I can go outside and hang outside more. Yeah. Thank you, Mimi. You too. I don't know what I'm going to have for breakfast. I had to get up here and have some breakfast too. I don't know what I'm going to have. Mimi always have a great breakfast. Oh, yeah, they'll be here too quickly. They'll be here before you know it, Diva. And I need you guys to make sure you send me your... That's all you're going to have, Linda? Coffee? Ooh, I need some food. Do you eat breakfast, Linda? I think I want to go out and get me some. I don't need it, guys. I think I want me a biscuit this morning. I don't make biscuits or buy biscuits, but I feel like a good old hot biscuit. And I'm going to check out Triple G, and I'm going to do that research on all these selling horse meat. And you all remember, watch those ingredients and go organic when you can. Hi, PG and SG. We're talking about things our mama said. Mama said, we've been sharing some stuff on Mama Said. You got an early workout class. Go on, Diva. We all have learned something. I know Fo Joe, hi Fo. Yes. And PG, did you hear about Aldi up in Philadelphia selling horse meat? And they're picketing Aldi. I gotta look that up. We were saying we don't mind, everybody each day, oh, you want to eat horse meat, that's your choice. But we were saying we would like to know what's in our foods. I would like to have that option to know whether or not I can, if I want to eat horse meat. So I'm going to do that research and check that out. Yeah. You're going to look in the refrigerator, see what you can find. Yeah, I love my meat too. I eat meat. And I want me a biscuit this morning. I know I try to eat healthy. I know biscuits aren't good for you. Yeah, so everybody share something. What did you learn from your mom? I know, hi, Miss Johnson, how you doing? We're talking about things we learned from our mom. Our mama said, whatever your mama said, you can share with us. Oh, that's nice of you, Brown Eyes. Yeah, elderly people catch it, honey. There are a lot of elderly people eating dog food and cat food. We were talking about that earlier. Miss Johnson, we're talking about a lot of things. But recently we're talking about elderly people eating cat food and dog food. And Mia in the stream says she's tasted it. She just want to know what it tastes like. Grass frozen. Yeah, I like those grass. That's right. That's what my mama said too. Never depend on anybody. And you know what, Phone? I live by that. I have no expectation. That way I don't get disappointed. I don't expect nothing from nobody. I really don't. If I want to get something, I get it for myself. She always said, you haven't seen anything yet. Keep living. And that's what I say, baby. That's right, Miss Johnson. You ain't seen nothing yet. Keep living. Yes. Hi, KC. New people here. If you ain't seen it, keep living. Miss Johnson said her mama said that, KC. Me too. It's hard for me to ask people for money. But you know what? In my new channel, it's going to be about my business. I'm going to ask for some. Right. Everybody ain't your friend. That's right. Yes. Miss Johnson, mom is dead and gone. That's right. Me too, Linda. That's right. Ooh. You got some toasted Cuban bread? Next. You too, right. Pull through my best. I don't have no expectation. That's why I enjoy YouTube. Because I don't worry about nothing. I just like being with you guys. I like the interaction. I like watching. I like the fun. I like the process. And I don't get bent out of shape about the rest of the mess. It ain't worth it, guys. Because I'm learning so much from you guys. And I hope you're learning something from me. Yeah. Her mom said, take your own condoms because you don't know where it's been. That's what I say, honey. I say the same thing, child. Because people ain't going to tell you where they been and who they been with. So you better take your own. That's some good information, KC. That's some good information. And PJ, you heard about Triple G. You know Triple G. Linda was saying that Triple G did a review on some dog food. She ate half and get her dog taste the other half. Now that's something I can't wait to see. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that. No, your mama spoiled you at 40? Oh, you having a hard time then. At 40? Ooh, you having it kind of rough. You got a lot to get used to and let go of, right? Because ain't nobody like your mama. No, I never had taquitos and hot fries. Anybody had those? Oh, anybody had those fries? I've seen those fries. I never had them. Oh, yes. I know. That's hard. My mom's gone too. Your mom always said, make sure you have money in your pocket when you have a date, just in case he wants you to act stupid. You can get yourself home. That's right. But you know what, phone? I'm a little older than you. My mama, oh, this is when Linda, you may know this, when they had phone booths, and it was a quarter. Wasn't a dime? 10 cent to use a phone booth, Bob? Yeah, I think it was 10 cent. My mom would always say, make sure you have a dime so you can call home. That's when they had landlines and landline, and you can call home. So, so that's right, phone. You don't never know when you have to leave. That's right. So our moms, I think all our moms told us the same thing when it comes to men. Yes, right. Yes, honey. You don't never know. People don't tell you where they been. And I look at those shows on TV all the time where these girls meet somebody and the guy move in a week. Are they crazy, y'all? Yes, I know. PG, you did a video about your mom last year, and it was nice. A tribute to your mom. Yeah, don't leave your drinks unattended. Don't do it, guys. Because I know a lady, somebody put something in her drink while she's at a party. Yes, me the quarter. Go on, Mimi. I thought you were gone already, girl. You hungry. Go and fix your food. I know you love me. You'll be back. Gina mom's always said, don't buy a man, you know, no hick neck bone. What did it say? Right. My mama always told us, don't take money from men. You better be careful. She woke up with no. Ooh, no, she did. Did she bite it off? That's right. You better bring your own, Mary Jane. You can buy your own. I know that's right. You can buy your own neck bones. That's right. You got to be careful, honey. You better be in a solid relationship if you start asking man. Okay. That's right. People unstable. That's right, Diva. That's right. But not leave your drink unattended. That's right. You don't know, honey. Don't smooch your weed. That's right, Linda. That's right. You better be careful, honey. These young folks don't know nothing. That's right. They don't know nothing. And you know, I watch these shows on TV, these young ladies. My husband and I, we just can't believe the stuff they're saying on TV. Bring somebody in the house around your children after 1 week because y'all had a great conversation. That man could have been a mass murderer. That man could have been a mass murderer. My mother, when my father died, my mother was still fairly young, but she never remarried. Now, she had some boyfriends, but she never remarried because she said she was never going to bring a man in her house over her daughters. She said she was never going to bring a man in her house over her daughters because she said her stepdad, when she was a young girl, tried to molest her. And, right, they're lonely looking for a father figure. My mother said when she was growing up, a female child it was dangerous for a female child growing up around men. It was dangerous. You remember that scene in Color Purple? Where it said, a female child just ain't safe. I know that's right. I know that's right, KC. And Nettie said, that's right, in the physical. I do too, PG. I hate him calling men daddy. Sugar daddy. That's what they are, dad. I don't need no daddy. Not no dad, and you will be sleeping with him too? That's sick. Come on now. Daddy, and you sleep with these men. I know that's right. I know that's right, Linda. It was Trey. 12 years old was young. My mother said when she got married the first time, she was 12 years old. But she killed him. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. That was never substantiated. I think that was that little, them spirits talking. My mother wasn't perfect, but she said she killed her for her husband. And we always wondered about that because she was 12, she said, when she got married. And that was many, many years ago. And she always said she killed him. I don't know. I think when she got a nip in her, she said that. But she could have. No, my mom, who knows? She could have poisoned his butt. I don't know, because my mom was something else in the day before she came to the church. You know how it is. That's right. Exactly, Nettie. That's right, PG. These young girls are crazy. I'm glad you are, Brown Eyes. And you know what? You better teach you. Anybody have daughters? You better teach your daughters. You better teach these girls what these men are like. Now, not all men. There's some good men out there. But you better teach your daughters some stuff about these men, what to look out for in these men, how to pick a man, and stop taking care of these men. And that's one thing I never believed in. I'd do anything for my husband, but I ain't never took care of no boyfriend. I ain't never really had no boyfriend that much. Everybody was my boyfriend I married, but I never had boyfriends per se. So I don't know what it's like to have boyfriend for long, for many, many years. But these women on TV are taking care of these boys, these men. They're actually taking care of them. And then got the nerve to get on TV and ask for advice what to do. Do you mean to tell me that somebody failed to teach you that you don't need somebody, you need a mom, and they said deal with men who don't work? That's right. My mama too. You don't need any drips. Those are called drips. Man don't work is a drip. That's right. If a man, that's right, phone. If a man buy you a burger, it call me. But that's right. That's what's messing up the world. That's right, Johnson. That's what's messing up the world. We women, we got to have some standards, honey. You know, I come from the time, I'm telling you, I ain't that much older than some of you. I could be some of your mama. I could be some of your big sisters, but I don't know about, I don't think I'd be Linda's mama. We mature ladies. That's right. I married a very hard-working man. Me too, I have a good husband. But the thing about it is, I ain't taking care of no joker. Oh, that is amazing, KC. That is amazing. That's rare, honey. Be celibate. But it's a little easy, right? Because he's in Holland. Is that why you want to move to Holland? KC? You talked about moving to Holland. 7 months strong. Ooh, that's great, sister. Lord gonna bless. 7 months strong. Woo, honey. I sometimes can't go 7 days. 81. That is awesome. 81. That's great, guys. I admire you, KC. I'm glad I'm married because I don't have to deal with that flesh. Because I have a strong one of those. Ah! He wanted to move to Holland so he can holler. We go to the backyard and holler phone. I think in Holland, my son, I think he been in Holland. And I think smoking marijuana is legal in Holland. And he said he wanted to move to Holland. I don't know how true that is. I think it was Holland. He said you're in the restaurant, you can see the marijuana plants all over. Not D. Balin associate, my other son. Y'all have met him. That's what I call the nut. My oldest son is wow. He's married, but he's just a free spirit. Yeah, KC got a glow. That's why God put him across the world. That's right. But you know what? You can find a way. But there's a will, there's a way. That's right. Education, Mia. Education, sister. Teach that girl to get the education. We used to do that with my niece. My niece is a doctor. Her mom is dead. She came to live with me for a while after my sister died. Don't settle for crap. Leave those drips alone. We used to take my niece and stand her in front of the mirror and ask her, what do you see? She said, what do you mean? Her mom used to say, what do you see? We used to tell her, you're pretty, you're nice, you have a nice figure. We said, we telling you all this. So when these little boys, these little drips start coming to tell you how fine you are, we would tell her, tell this to these little boys. I know that. Now tell me something I don't know. So it kept her from getting her head swelled by these little words these little drips had to say. So you instill that confidence in your girl. Tell her how pretty she is, how fine she is. So when these little jokers come whispering stuff in her ear. That's right. These little drips and drops. That's right. They can just keep it moving. Keep it moving. And now the sister girl got her education. She's a doctor. She's doing good for her. Great for herself. And her other sister graduated from college. So we did that so they wouldn't be sidetracked by these little words these little boys had to say. Dingleberries. Drop. That's right, KC. Dingleberries. Because my husband said one time, a long time ago, he said when a boy is between the ages of 13 and 19, there's only one thing on their mind. And you all know what that is. One thing. So you got to tell your daughters that. That's the only thing on their mind when they're a certain age. It's a biological thing with them. That's all it is, a biological thing, guys, with these young men. That's all it is. Drips equal suckers to ears and drips are claws to the kids nowadays. That's right, Nettie. That's right. We don't need that stuff. We know not all boys, but the majority of them, that you know what they're trying to get. And we can't knock them for it. We understand they got biological urges and needs. We get that. But we also have a need and a commitment and an obligation to ourselves. That's right. That's right. Good for her. Okay, I had sons. That's good. I had sons. And you know what I taught my sons? I used to tell my sons, I know what you're trying to do. I know who you're trying to get it from. And he brought a girl. One of my sons brought this nice girl home. And I told him, I said, leave that girl alone. Leave her. I never forget, her name was Mercedes. I leave her alone. Really? Good for her, Linda. I told my son, he brought this girl home with it, and I could tell she was a nice girl. I said, don't bother the girl. Don't be trying to make that girl a notch on your bedpost. I said, that girl is a virgin. I know she is. And I said, the only thing you're trying to do is to feel your biological urges. Leave her alone. You know, my son told me he never touched that girl, and he left her alone. I told her there's enough of those little, we used to call them skanks out there that's willing to accommodate you, willing and ready to accommodate you. There's one girl that leave alone, leave alone. That's right. Nerds are what's popping up these days. That's right. You know, you have to teach boys. And I taught my boys, don't play with these girls' emotion. If you don't like a young lady, leave her alone. Don't use her for your own self-gratification. But you know, the boys gonna be boys. But I also told them, these are somebody's sisters and daughters. So respect women. And they do to this day. That's right. You teach them. You teach boys how to respect women. You teach boys. I taught my boys how a lady wants to be treated. Thank you, Daily. Guys, Daily's driving. Have to go. Love you, Daily. Hang in there. And tell our mama I said hello. Drive carefully, Daily. Guys, I have enjoyed this stream. I have enjoyed this stream. But I am hungry. And I got to talk my husband to buy me a biscuit this morning. Yes, I got to see where he gonna if he buy me a biscuit. Yeah, some of the chickens are lost in the world today. Yes, they are. Yes. I'm going to eat, guys. Well, we're going out to get something. 12. Okay. I have enjoyed all of you ladies, and I hope you all are checking each other's channels out. Yes, we got to teach these boys to look out after our future queen. That's right, we're queens, and our daughters are little princesses. So we're going to have a great day. Thank you, guys, and be positive. Thank you, guys, for coming to the live stream. I have enjoyed it. I'm going to find something. Have a great, thank you. Be over soon to check you guys out. I'm free the next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I'll be catching up on videos. Love you all. Take care. And remember, don't sweat the small stuff, because in the end, it's all small stuff. Bye-bye.